Welcome to the All-in-One Medicare Show, hosted by Charles Vasquez and Nick Basto. All-in-One Benefits Group provides you with the right resources for your business. Charles and Nick will help you get ready to sell clientele management and stay in the know with insurance plans, policies, and procedures. On to the show.
Welcome.
Hello, good morning, everybody. An All-in-One Medicare Show. Today we're going for our second. Is this our second time that we're going?
Second time on, yep.
Perfect. So yeah, this is our second time on, and let me tell you a little bit about the experience our first time. Man, it was a heck of an experience. We got a lot of information out to the community, and I hope you guys are watching and returning back for the second show and getting more information on what we have to talk about regarding Medicare.
Before we go right in and talk about the amazing, opportunities and plan benefits that we'll be talking about today, I want to just make the urgency that you still have the opportunity to enroll today. We have all the way till March 31st. Like I said, free consultations. We're not here to charge anybody, but call us at 954-614-5488 and we'll get you a free consultation. And again,
for sure,
you have till March 31st to enroll if you're not happy with your insurance plan.
For sure. Also, we do want to give a shout out because we will be doing a community event. We spoke on this last time on the Brooklyn Cafe show. We're going to be doing a community event in Coconut Creek for healthy foods, giving out to the community for free. So guys, make sure that you guys are going to be there. It's going to be on March 18th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be at 3850 Coconut Creek Parkway, Suite 3, Coconut Creek, Florida, 33066. You can RSVP your spot, 954-614-5488, 954-614-5488.
And if you want additional information on that, just give us a call. We'll update you on all that.
Absolutely.
Stuff.
So it's going to be a great event, and make sure you guys are out there, okay, guys? You have to RSVP to get in. Otherwise, we can't give you free food. Let us know you're coming, and really important, bring a friend. Let them know about us. Let them know about the community, and let them know about the things that we're doing. We're here for you guys. So let's get started, right?
Yeah.
All right, so basically today we're going to be, this is the All-in-One Medicare Show, and we're going to be talking about, we're going to get into the specifics, guys. So we're going to be talking about the differences between some HMOs and some PPOs. I mean, we want you guys to know. We want to give you information that maybe you don't know, or maybe information that you would have to seek out after, by calling or whatever. So instead of doing that, just tune in, listen to us, and pay attention to the things that we're going to be talking today. This is important information, and I think you guys are going to get a good kick out of it. So, like I said, we're going to be going over the Aetna and the Humana benefits, and why do we choose those two insurance companies? Well, those are the biggest insurance companies in the nation, coincidentally. So they're here in Florida, and we're going to go over that. Nicholas, you want to kind of...
Yeah, not only that, only that they're the biggest insurance companies in Florida, but they have the best plans for the new year, which is 2023 that we're in right now. So we definitely want to update you guys on these plans and their benefits because they're super helpful. And like we've talked about before, there's a huge need in the community with these benefits and the things that they're offering. We're going to start off with Humana, and then after the commercial break, we'll go towards Aetna. So let's start off with Humana. You want to start off on the main thing?
Sure. So just to let you guys know, obviously, these premiums, you don't have to pay anything extra. You're already paying for the Part B premium for Medicare. So everything that we talk about today is going to be free of charge afterwards, okay? So you guys don't have to come out of pocket. You guys are already paying for the premium. This is, a benefit that you guys qualify for at absolutely for free. We want to talk about the maximum out of pocket, talk about what it is and how it applies to you. Well, the maximum out of pocket for Humana is $1,000 specifically, and exactly what is a maximum out of pocket, first of all. And just to give you guys information, maximum out of pocket is the most that you will ever have to come out of pocket in a calendar year for your benefits. So every time you go to a doctor's office, or do any type of diagnostic testing, you guys are always entitled to some type of copay. Whatever the copay is, that's what you have to pay when you get there. Every single dollar that you are putting in for your health gets accumulated, and Humana is tracking this accumulation of copays. So the minute that you have to come out of pocket $1,000, every service after that will be for free. So that is what a maximum out of pocket is. A lot of people get that, confused what a deductible is, but a deductible is what you have to reach first before the insurance covers. This is already into the coverage stage. This is just the max that you have to come out of your pocket. So that's how that works.
So harp on that. Humana has the lowest maximum out of pocket out of any plan for the new year.
That's correct.
$1,000.
Yes.
Every other plan usually has it at $2,000 to $2,500.
I think we got a question over here back here. Freddie, what do you got for us?
I got a question.
Sure.
I want to know, out of pocket and copay, is that two different things? If I'm paying a $40 copay, does that get added to my out of pocket $1,000?
That is correct. That's a good question, and that is correct. So like I said, anything that you have to come out of pocket, whether it's a copay, whether it's co-insurance, anything that you have to literally pay, that is going to that accumulation towards that $1,000 maximum out of pocket.
And,
So,
that's every service, like whether it's eye, dental, if it's the same plan?
That's correct. That's correct. So every service, diagnostic testings, like your MRI, CT scans, your primary and specialist copays, all hospitalizations, everything that has to do with your health. So
Pharmacy as well?
Pharmacy is excluded from that. Pharmacy, and which, by the way, the pharmacy is not included in the maximum out of pocket. We're going to talk about that on the next segment and go over what the donut hole is. I'm sure you guys may be familiar with what the donut hole is. I know some of you guys have heard it before, but we'll go and talk about that at the next segment. So, when you want to go on the next benefit thing that we're going to.
So first we just talked about the maximum out of pocket. Next we would like to talk about Humana is now offering to their clients a flex card of $2,500, which is unbelievable. It's like a Visa that you could use to pay for out-of-pocket expenses, for example, towards dental, vision, and hearing. So the plan already offers, a certain amount of money for dental, vision, and hearing. But if you go to one of those appointments of yours, whether it's at a dentist's office, an ophthalmologist's office, and you have to pay for something out of pocket, you won't have to do it with Humana because they have that flex card now where you can use to help pay for out-of-pocket expenses, which usually most people are paying for out-of-pocket.
For sure.
But now Humana
For
saw
sure.
that in
For
the
sure.
previous year that many people were still complaining about paying for things out of
For sure.
pocket, and they didn't want that. So
For sure.
now they offer that Visa that's $2,500 per year that you can use for out-of-pocket expenses.
Let's kind of give you an example. That way you guys get to know what exactly we're talking about. You know how when the insurance company says, hey, we're going to give you $300 a year for glasses. Awesome. I'm glad. Glasses are expensive. Contact lenses, everything. So what does this mean for us? Well, when you go to the optometry or whatever it is that you need to get glasses, that credit that they give you is a limited credit. Sometimes you still have to come out of pocket. If it says $300 or $400, whatever the insurance covers, and the glasses cost $600, you have to come out of pocket.
Yeah.
$300, $400, and not everybody, can afford that. A lot of, you guys are on limited income with your Social Security and things like that. So how do we combat that? Well, Humana is offering that $2,500 flex benefit. It gives you the flexibility to pay for those out-of-pocket out-of-pocket expenses that you don't have to come out of pocket for. And I don't think there's any other plan offering that, Nicholas. You tell me, have you seen anything out there?
CarePlus is as well, but we prefer Humana because of the network. But yeah, those are the only ones that are offering that, and it's a huge help.
For sure,
Huge
for
help.
sure. So
I'll give another example. Dental-wise, Humana is giving up to $4,000 in dental benefits. This is huge because last year many of the carriers didn't qualify or would cover anything dental-wise, but now Humana is saying, you know what? Take the money and use it. We want our clients to be happy, and
that's huge.
And we know dental can be super expensive. So, for example, if you have a $5,000 bill, Humana's already giving $4,000. You can use that flex card of $2,500 to help cover those costs. So that's how you can use it.
For sure. And just to clarify something, you got a question?
I got a question.
Sure, what's the question?
Because it sounds too good to be true. Okay, so they're giving you $4,000 for dental. Let's use that example. Are you paying that $4,000 back throughout the year?
Great question. So the answer to that is no. And just to clarify something, two different separate benefits. I want to make sure you guys understand that. What they're giving an allowance for dental versus what they're giving for the flex card is two different benefits. So whenever you utilize those benefits, You don't have to pay it back. It's a free benefit that Humana is offering to their members. So we want to make sure you guys are getting that. This is something that was never offered in the past. So guys, make sure that if you don't have a flex card or anything like that and your company is not giving you that, please give us a call and we'll make sure that we'll get you with something that's going to be able to offer those benefits and supplement you with the things that you need. Because in reality is, who's covering the implants? You know, and a lot of the question?
I mean, this flex card is amazing. This is found money. How do you have to qualify for a flex card?
So you don't have to qualify. So you automatically qualify.
Yeah.
You automatically qualify.
There's no hurdles you have to get to
correct.
that flex card.
Yeah, you don't have to be, you know, you don't have to have a certain condition. You don't have to be low income. You can have whatever income. This is one of those scenarios where it's offered through the plan no matter what. Yeah. You just have to call us, let us help you, and make sure that you get everything that you need.
Another thing that I want to touch on is that we know a ton of doctors in the area. So if you're having trouble finding, you know, a primary care doctor that takes Humana or a dentist that takes Humana, we know we have plenty of relationships that we know plenty of people that we can get you appointments quick too.
Yeah, for sure.
So that won't be an issue. Finding you the doctor, that's not a problem.
Absolutely.
Well, talk about the give back plan.
Sure. You guys have any questions on that? You guys, does that sound good?
So any doctor in your plan or any doctor that doesn't take it that you want to go to, you have a plan as a plan B.
For sure.
Correct.
Well, I mean, Humana, and this is the reason why we mentioned Humana, Freddie, because Humana has such a big network of doctors. They have every single hospital in Broward County. We're talking about the Cleveland Clinics. We're talking about the Broward Healths. We're talking about the Memorials, the Baptists, the Holy Crosses. They're all in the network with Humana. You're not going to have a problem. This is why we mentioned that, is because we want to make sure that you're utilizing and getting your benefits, and at the same time, keep your doctors, keeping your medications covered. We know that those are important to you guys, so you just guys have to make sure that you let us know who they are and what medications they are, and we'll give you exactly what it is that you're looking for. You just got to call us and let us know. All right? We can go based on the give back plan.
There's another great plan that Humana came out with this year that's called the Give Back Plan. The reason why they mentioned the give back is because they'll be giving $150 back towards your Social Security every month. That's pretty awesome. Many people who are in the healthier category don't see a lot of specialists. They don't go to the doctor a lot, but they still want to have coverage just in case, you know, they get in trouble and they need to go to the hospital or see a doctor. These people qualify better for this plan because they're not taking a lot of medications. They're not going to see the doctor, so might as well get a plan that will give me money back every single month.
For sure.
And many people are inquiring about this, and they're asking for it, you know, a ton.
Sure.
Because 150 back towards your Social Security times 12, what does that put us at?
$1,800 a year. I mean, and that's a great savings. And depending on where you live, like I said, you even qualify for a Part B give back as high as $164.90, which is the entire Part B premium. You guys can get these benefits at zero cost. They're giving you money back towards your Part B premium. We know that, you know, some of you guys are on limited incomes, like we said in the past. These are ways that you guys can kind of get back, you know, some money and some savings for all the years that you guys incorporated into, you know, taxes towards Medicare. So, like I said, huge savings. You know, we're the outreach to the community to help you guys find these benefits. So if you feel lost, you know, if you feel that, you know, you don't have the help you need, we're right here. Just give us a call and let us know what you guys need. And
there's another question.
And you have to ask for these benefits, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You have to ask for these benefits.
In other words, I know some people that are going through this right now, and they're using Humana, and they didn't tell me any of this information.
Correct.
So that's the issue. There's a lot of people out there right now that are selling these policies to clients, and they don't explain. You know,
a lot of misinformation.
3 or 4 different plans within Humana. Sometimes people think Humana is just one plan. No. There's many plans that you can qualify for within Humana. So we'll make sure that when we hear the client's needs, when we're sitting down with them or over the phone, you know, is if it's medications or if it's, you know, they don't see the doctor a lot or they need better benefits. There's different plans that help them out in different areas. So we'll definitely focus. I mean, we're here to hear their needs first. Once we hear their needs, then we'll focus on the plan.
For sure.
How do I get you in touch with you guys to go over this?
Yeah, again, so you just quick phone call to 954-614-5488. We're very accessible to our phones and
For
even
sure.
accessible to go to your houses or however you like. We're
And
just-
if you're on social media platforms, make sure to DM us. You guys want to text us or call us. And specifically, you guys are into social media, Facebook, Instagram. Check out our pages. It has all this information online. We have videos on there explaining these benefits and our connections to other doctors that we work closely with. So make sure you guys are checking out our social media platforms because you guys can get a ton of other information that we just can't talk about here because of the time. But like I said, we can be here all day. But if you guys want more information on some of these benefits, head to those platforms and make sure you contact us.
There's one plan that we definitely have to mention.
What's the other plan?
The 275. I mean, don't you want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. So, Freddie, that was a good question that you asked. Do you have to ask for these benefits? Yes, you have to ask for these benefits. How else are we supposed to know what you need? So please, guys, make sure you ask us what is that you need because there is so many different ways and options that we can go about it. It's like a car. When you buy a car and you want to customize it, get some nice wheels, get some nice rims, and customize it your way, we're going to customize your options the same way as well. You want something, we got it. We're going to make it happen.
There's another option that we want to mention. This is the best for last. So there's a plan within Humana right now giving $275 per month for food. This is unbelievable because no plan has ever
For sure.
offered that, and we'll offer that, especially this year.
It's not just for food, Nicholas, and I know you know this, but the food is the biggest thing. Go ahead and talk about the other things that they have. It's amazing.
Within that money of pool that you can use every month, you can use that towards OTC benefits, which is like vitamins, soap, things like that, over the counter.
Mm-hmm.
You also can use that towards paying the rent of your house, or even paying the light or the water of your house.
Which is great.
This is unbelievable. I mean, it doesn't really have to do with health, but they want to give it, so
but
might as well use it.
Like we talked about, the cost of living in Florida has gone up tremendously. I mean, what better way can Humana help us out by giving money back towards your Part B premium, giving you the Flex card, giving you money for all these utilities. Guys, this card is not only used for the things that Nicholas has talked about. Yeah, that's great and dandy, but some of you guys have, a little dog, a little pet, or something that you guys take care of. These benefits will help you buy food for your animals and your cats and dogs, which is great. I mean, I have a dog. And Nicholas, I think you have a dog as well, and I'm sure your grandmother would love to utilize that for things of that nature. So those are some good benefits. So guys, make sure that you are calling us and asking questions.
Gentlemen, I gotta ask:
Sure.
275, 150, 4,000. Are all of these monies? I mean, you're talking about if you add it all up per month, over $6,000 with the dental piece.
Oh yeah.
All of this is inclusive of the same plan, or is there tiers? Do you have to go? And how expensive is this?
Oh, it's very expensive. It's very expensive. But one thing that you guys have to understand is that from before you get into the age of Medicare, you are incorporating a percentage, even us now, into Medicare. So all that money that we're paying throughout the years is going to a fund, to the government. And when you retire, all that money that you guys pay, is to offer for these benefits. So that's how we're able, to afford all the stuff. I say we, but the government. That's how the government is able to afford all this stuff, is because we're incorporating into Medicare from the day that we work, the day that we're paying taxes. For all those 16-year-olds that are working and starting their careers, they're already incorporating into Medicare, already. So these benefits sound great. Oh, yeah, nothing's ever free. You are paying for it, but you do qualify for it at the end of the day.
But when you turn 65 and you're on the plan, you're not paying for it. It's free.
It's free, correct.
That Humana plan is zero premium. You're not paying anything for it.
Correct. You paid for it already.
So all those numbers that you mentioned now, you're getting it for free. You're not paying $1 for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
And you don't? Is there a qualification? I mean, this sounds too good to be true. And there's no qualification restriction.
No, there is some qualifications, but that's like I said, every case is different. How do we know if you qualify? Everybody's different. I have to know your needs first to tell you if you qualify. That's why we want the audience to kind of reach out to us and see hey, is this true or this is true, and then we can kind of give them information on depending on their needs, which is
as
important.
long as you have that Medicare card, you're going to qualify for one of those plans.
So when we
they're all rich, but you have that Medicare card and you're interested or not happy with your insurance, let us know. We'll help you get qualified for those plans real fast.
Absolutely, and it's important. we have the open enrollment that's going to be ending on the 31st of March. So, make sure you guys are, retaining
You still have
this
the time,
information.
but we want to make it urgent. You still have the time, but it's urgent. You still have to the 31st. If not, you have to wait till October 15th.
For sure.
It's 3 months before 65 and it's 3 months after 65.
That's correct. That's if you're new to Medicare. So if you just turned 65, and entering Medicare for the first time, you have the 3 months before, 3 months after that you turn 65 to decide on your benefits and choose what it is that you're looking for. So make sure you guys are attacking that.
One thing I want to harp on too as well, that all those plans do offer free gym memberships. This is pretty cool because, some people like to walk at that age, to stay in shape. So you will have free gym memberships with all those plans in Humana, which is a huge need. People love those.
Absolutely.
Another thing is the acupuncture. All those plans offer, some of them are 20 to 25 visits for free of copay for acupuncture as well. And a lot of people are getting into that type of medicine that helps out with helping out to relieve the back and things like that. So those plans do offer that as well.
Yeah, which is great. There's a new benefit, I guess, that they came out with this year that we wanted to inform you guys. It's new. I know we talked about the food card. That's been around for already years. The dental's been around for years. All the things that we've talked about has been around for the majority part of the last couple of years. It's just learning how to utilize those benefits. But one thing that's new, and one thing that we do want to make sure that you guys understand is new, is this new benefit called Papa Pals. Papa Pals is a companionship benefit. Now, a lot of the older population, you guys that are listening, I'm sure know this, are living by themselves. Their kids work, and they have to stay home by themselves, obviously. And it's sad, as sad as it is, they get bored. And, sometimes they need somebody there present to kind of, mental health is the biggest thing in this U.S., and we want to make sure that we're maintaining their mental health on a good status. So when you're home a lot, unfortunately that's kind of
Something they struggle with.
So this companionship that we talked about, somebody from a university, a young person, can come into your home and help you do daily living activities. You need someone to help you cook. Someone can come and help you cook. You need someone to go and clean your house. They go in and they clean your house. So, like I said,
play board games with you as well.
Play board games, take you to the pharmacy, take you do whatever it is that you need. It's a companionship, someone that's going to be there next to you, not to do things for you. Obviously, they're not your maids, but it's just so that you guys can have a peace of mind and have someone to talk to and confide in, and you can get the same person every time too, which is great.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that you guys are utilizing those
I want to do
benefits.
this before we run out of time. So if I have Blue Cross and Blue Shield and I turn 65, and now I have to register, correct? Because you have to register, otherwise you get penalized.
Correct.
You
have
guys have
to.
touched upon that. So it doesn't matter who I am with, I can still go to this great plan and start it when I'm ready to go, stop working.
Correct.
Is that the way this works?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is you like good question that Freddie said. Medicare is a mandatory program. Once you turn 65, you have to get it unless you have employer coverage. But even so, we don't recommend the employer coverage because you're entitled to high deductibles, a higher maximum out of pocket,
These plans always have way better,
Yeah.
Coverages and benefits than employer
sure.
coverage.
I
But
mean,
if you want to stay on it, you have up to.
But I'm not paying for it after 65. So why would I stay on an employee where I have to pay for it?
That's correct. No,
Yeah.
that's a good question. You're right. A
I
lot of
mean-
people don't know that though. That's the thing.
I understand, but this is such a vital thing. If you're 65 and you're paying your employees coverage, which isn't cheap,
Mhm,
Yep.
Exactly.
even if it
Exactly.
is Blue Cross Blue Shield, this plan is paying you to join.
Exactly.
If you look at the money, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Again, how do we get in touch with you guys to get this going?
Please, guys.
So please reach out the phone number of 954-614-5488.
Exactly.
Free consultation, like I said before.
Yeah.
Call us. We're very accessible and we're here to help.
And no obligations, guys.
Yeah, so the number is 954-614-5488.
So guys, make sure you guys reach out to us. We're going to be we're going to go on a commercial break, but we're going to be talking about the Aetna benefits, which is very phenomenal as well. And we're going to be talking about that. That way
Actually,
you guys
that's
can see
going to be the end of the
differences.
show. Commercial break. We went right through it.
Oh, we did? Oh,
Yes.
goodness gracious.
But you'll be
Okay.
back next week.
We'll be
Maybe
back
we'll
next
take a commercial
Correct.
break.
We'll,
All right,
we'll
sounds
be
good.
back next week and talk about some other stuff like the donut hole and talk about the Aetna benefits and things like that. So guys, make sure you stay tuned. Check us out. And thank you guys for being attending the show.
Well, we're looking forward to helping you guys. Thank you.
Can we do the contact information one more time?
Yeah, reach us out at 954-614-5488. And we're here to help. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Are you compromising your medical care for doctors out of your network? Are you tired of dealing with referrals to see a specialist? Are you aware that you can save up to $155 a month on your Medicare premiums? You need an all-in-one benefits company that can help with all of your Medicare plan needs. Call today, All-in-One Benefits Group at 954-614-5488. We're here to find an all-in-one plan for you. 954-614-5488. Call today for open enrollment.
Thanks for watching the All-in-One Medicare Show. Tune in each week to learn about the best Medicare group to help with your Medicare plan needs. If you have any questions or would like to be on the show, call 954-614-5488 or go to allinOnebenefits.com. Let's resolve it all in one.